Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special edition of the V Show. I am PA Patrick Austin, and today we have a very, very special guest, fresh on the job, maybe about 10, 15 minutes into it, and we're going to dive into it. But before we get started, as we always let people know, the views on this show are strictly of those that are on the show. We're not necessarily speaking in capacity of the university or anything of that nature, but this is to inform, this is to show appreciation and to let people know, where we stand and how we can help get the needle moved forward. Once again, I am Patrick Austin. I'm here with AD. The AD Mac is what I'm going to call him. Y'all can coin that now. So if he hadn't been called that, AD Hakim McClellan is AD Mac. So y'all, from this point on, we hashtagging. You good with that, right?
Always, anytime, baby.
All right, we're going to thank our partners before we get started. That is the MVSU NAA. Joe Mangino Family GNC stores is located all along I-20. The John Winfrey State Farm Agency, located right in Greenwood, Mississippi. And Peak Foods, which is located in Chula, Mississippi. And so before we get started, man, thank you for taking time out, brother.
Man, thank you for having me, man. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. Look, how's it been so far? I know it's been a lot. Look, can you keep juice on your phone?
Yeah, I gotta keep it on the charge. Can't take too many calls. You got, at the end of the day, you can start making those calls and catch back up for everything, man. But it's been great so far.
Man, that's awesome, man, and I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us. And we're gonna try to build this thing out. And as you know, the VClub has been on a mission to fully fund athletics, and you fall in right in that with that same mentality of creating new energy, doing new things. And so we want to help and support you in that realm. Before we get there, and you talk about some of the things that you've done, can you tell us about your journey to get to this point?
Oh man, so we have to talk about that journey. I graduated here in 2010. Once I thought I was going to pro in athletics, and went in and pulled my hamstring first beat afterwards. So then into the real world, as they say. Went to trying to work in corporate America. Didn't work out as far. Had a good nudge from my wife. She said, "Hey, you need to go back to school." My mom was trying to get me out of the house and everything. So I came back in 2012, back here to Valley to get my master's in the business administration department. Where I have
business.
Yes. So I have my undergraduate.
Business done.
So I got my undergraduate in business administration, and then I came back and did my MBA in management as well. And so I started. It fell, full circle.
Right.
I was working with Ashley Robinson as an undergrad. He was a compliance director, and we touched bases there. He's also my frat brother, and we connected. We just stayed connected over those times, and he was coming back to be the athletic director here at Mississippi Valley, and it was timing, full circle. It worked well. So myself and my colleague, we started working under him, and we got thrown right into the fire. It was a data review. I remember like it was yesterday. So the NCAA was coming on campus, and we was thrown right under the fire to fix things. And to find out what's going on, and I've been a fixer ever since.
And we're gonna need it, baby.
I was just thrown into a fire then in 2012, matriculated on through, graduated in 2014, and walked right into an academic advisor job at Prairie View with Ashley Robinson. He brought me on there, and there took on to another school down the street. And I've been there for the past 4 years, which they've been great to me.
And they've done a lot of good stuff.
They've done a lot of great things. We built at Jackson State for the viewers. I was at Jackson State, but we did some great things there.
Right, absolutely.
And continued to. As the AD says at Jackson State, he built on tradition and blazing trails is what is his thing. And I want to elevate V-State, and that's what it's all about, and that's what I want to continue to do for Valley. So I want all the fan supporters to understand this. We all in this for one thing, and that's to elevate V-State. It's all about Valley. We're doing it for the V, and that's simple as that.
Just that simple. All right. We know we got a long list of stuff to get done, right?
Yes, sir.
And, you'll hear all these analogies. Oh, we got to bite the elephant and eat it one bite at a time.
Yes,
all
sir.
Right. So you coming in, new deal, fresh blood. What do you plan on starting with your agenda of elevating V-State?
Well, the first thing you have to do, and the reason why I'm in this position, the reason why anybody works at an institution is because of students.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to take care of student athletes.
Absolutely.
I've heard them. I had an interview with them during the process,
Mm-hmm.
and spoke with them and see what do they want, what do they need,
Right.
and you have to make sure that they're good because it's hard to ask for somebody if they don't have the basic needs.
Exactly.
So we have
Exactly.
to attack that, and that's some things that I'm looking to try to make sure that my student athletes are successful on and off the field, give them the resources they need to be successful, and have the energy to go out and play and want to play. And things are just the field of play. That was a thing. So that's something that we're already getting the ball rolling on.
Right.
Day one.
Yeah, we have to increase because they're the best recruiters. So,
correct.
Making sure that student experience is on top is going to allow us to get better talent in return as well.
So you have to take care of the student athlete
Mm-hmm.
welfare. We have to look at the budget stuff. We have to make sure that we are working within the lines that we need and we
Mm-hmm.
can, and then we have to raise money, revenue. We have to get season tickets. We have to get season tickets.
Say it again. I don't think I really understood what they said. Season tickets.
And we're working to get that process more streamlined and an easier process for everyone, and trying to release that. I'll tell you here, July 1st. So get your budget together. Talk to your wife. Talk to your husband. Let's figure this thing out. Talk to your significant other as to how you're going to spend your money. July 1st, I'm giving you this. It'll be payday, so I'm giving you a few weeks to get your stuff together. Don't go buy the 4th of July outfit. Buy season tickets. They'll be coming to you soon.
And look, you actually just transitioned into that. We want to thank, before we go too far, this week we've had over 15 pallets, dropped off with the football staff, and from sleds to shields to dummies and things that they'll need, to get done before camp. And that's the first time that's been done in a long time. So we want to appreciate the LaFleur County chapters, the MVSU NAA, the whole battle tested campaign. Without that support, we wouldn't have been able to get that accomplished. And so, we're behind you 100%, and Coach Dancy is trying to get this thing moving forward in the athletics as a whole.
Yes, sir.
In addition to the university, without the logo, all the rest of it doesn't matter, because we're an institution, and all of our students are student athletes first, and we recognize that. And so, I just wanted to shout out to that battle campaign because, man, that's exciting news. But I was just about to go into the football deal, and you done already hit it.
Yeah.
So we're going to hit it again. Can you explain to them why the season ticket sales are important? We can go into the details of the conference cachet, but then those are your guaranteed dollars that you're able to look at for revenue. They need to understand that. Help them understand that for them.
Yes, it's how you really function. It's
Mm-hmm.
how we talk about support for our student athletes. We talk about support for athletics as a whole. That is a guaranteed boost that we need to help take you along. We talk about a booster shot for COVID. Everyone,
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
It's a booster. That's why it's called a booster club. That's why you need that to push. And when I say push forward, we want to elevate in everything that we do.
Mm-hmm.
This helps us elevate our program and give us the resources that we need, whether it be the sleds, it's small things, the way they travel suits, and whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are small or very large at heart for our student athletes and our coaches. We want to definitely get that. And season tickets for football, we got basketball and baseball.
Mm-hmm.
These things help the program move forward for us to be able to have nice things for our student athletes and for you to have customer service, because it goes into athletic budget so that we can have the proper people as well. So it's not just about student athletes as a whole. Athletics has so many different avenues that it's important to help from your personnel to the student athletes.
I know we real short and brief today because I grabbed him as he was working, for the record. But we want to ask you this. Your first 5 years here at Valley, what does that look like? Because there's a lot to do, you know what I mean? And not necessarily a short time to get there. Things won't happen overnight. So I want people to understand, my man don't have fairy dust and it's just gonna happen like that. It's gonna take all of us to support. Real talk. That's just it. That is what it is. And so in the first 5 years here, what are some of the things that you plan to tackle or that you're looking to see on your checklist after the first 5 years here?
Well, one of the things is, of course, you gotta pace yourself and understand it. My thing is my first 30 to 365 days, my first year, is evaluate to elevate.
Okay.
I have to evaluate, see how everything lays. But overall, you want to see facilities and championships.
Okay.
You want to see facility upgrades, and you see this behind us.
Yeah, we got history.
Yeah,
we got some history.
Listen, we're going to bring that back. We're going to bring that back. We're going from not seeing it at all. We want to increase that. We want to see championships here and raise banners because we do this thing for jury.
No doubt. I like it.
The women want jury when they in a relationship. They want jury.
I like it.
We play sports for jury. So
right.
I like jury. And the women, they love jury as well. So we do this for jury for championships and raise these banners and gifts and bring the Valley pride back. That's the thing. Morale and around the community it's all about Valley. And I want to bring that pride back. Have that Valley pride, whether it be with pride.
Oh,
that's what it's really truly all about.
We have pride. You just hey, it's out here. Y'all just gotta find it, baby.
Yep.
And look, I know you're a busy man. I appreciate your time, brother, and you taking time for us. We're gonna get the Elevate V State campaign going on the VClub website to support AD Mac and his goals and what we're trying to get done here at MVSU. Visit the VClub website at www.mvsuvclub.com and click on Elevate V State. If it's not set yet, give it a few weeks or so and it'll be up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your time again. We're going to thank our supporters and we're going to get out of here. We're going to let them get to work. So once again, the John Winfrey State Farm Agency in Greenwood, the MVSU NAA, the Joe Mangino Family GNC Nutrition Stores, and Peaks Food. Thank you for your support. This has been another edition of the V Show, a special edition, quick edition with my man, AD Mac. You coined it first here. You got anything else you need to say to him?
Thank you and continue to support.
Right on.
Go Valley.
All about the V.